Welcome to Automation and Development Lab, guys. Today we are going to cover these topics: Java variables. What are the different types of Java variables available in the core Java? So we are going to create our first program. So let me show you how you can create your first program. So before that, you have to go to File, then New, then create one project. So now select this Java project and give it a name as day 1 and click on finish and open this project and right click on this src and click on this class. Now you can give name as hello. Okay, so this is our first program. So I'm going to explain you each and everything right now. Before that, let's write our main method: public static void main, and let's give argument. So this is the standard format you have to use. So now this is our main method. So we are going to learn what are the different types of variables. Before that, first we will create one variable. So that is int. Int is nothing but our data types. C is the variable and let's give its value as 50. So int is, what is int? So int is data types and C is our variable. So, and what is this C? This is a type of local variable. This is our local variable. So we have three types of variables basically: local variable, instance variable, and static variable. So whenever you are writing or giving any variable, where here we have given C, so you can also make it as A, but you cannot declare two variable with the same name. So make sure there is no duplicacy, so it will give an error. So other than that, you can write B. Okay, and let's give its value as 30 30 340, let it be. And now if you see, so this is A is our variable and it is storing some value. So definition says variable is a container which holds the value while the Java program is executed. It will be stored in some memory location, okay, till the time the Java program is executed, and variable is a memory location. So this is our memory location. Now let's understand the internal details of this hello Java program. So as you can see, there are class, static void, main. So what are these things? So class is a keyword which is used to declare class in Java, and public is again a keyword which is an access modifier which represents the visibility. So it means it will be visible to all. Now static is again a keyword. So we are going to cover now. So we have static. So static is again a variable, and let's give its name as variable name as D and value as 40. So this is our static variable, and we have another variable that is our instance variable, and let's give its value as 20, and this is our instance variable. So we have three types of variable. One is the local variable, static variable, and instance variable. Okay, now we were seeing that static is a keyword. So if you have declared your method as static, then you don't have to create an object. And void is a return type of method. So this void, we are not returning anything. So return type is void here. Otherwise, it will be int. But it will show error because we have not written anything. So we will understand in more detail in upcoming session. So just understand this is a return type and static array is our keyword. Public is an access modifier. Okay, this is a static variable. This is an instance variable. And system.out.println we haven't used now. We also have, so to print this value, so we can use system.out.println. So you can use a to print this. So now it will print value of 50. Now if you want to add these two variables, so what you can do is simply plus and write b. So this will add this two variable. Okay, so addition of two variables. Okay, so it will give output. So you have to always run as Java application. So output will be 390. So system.out.println is our command to print anything in a Java. So what is again system? System is a class and out is an object of print stream, and println is a method of print stream class. So in the upcoming session, I'm going to cover why we are writing the system.out.println. So for now, just understand this, that how to print these variables. Now we have different data types. Okay, so we have data types like primitive data types and non-primitive data types. So what are the primitive data types? Character, integer, long, float, double, booleans. All these are primitive data types. And what are non-primitive data types? Classes, interfaces, arrays. These are non-primitive data types. So this class is a primitive data type, non-primitive data type. Okay. Primitive data type. And these are the primitive data types. So integer is a primitive data type. Integer is primitive data type. So now we have other data types also. So like we have character. Now let's give as ft, and character is always in single inverted comma. So if you want to print this, you can use the single inverted comma and declare any word. So now if you want to print this character, simply again use system.out.println and use this variable ft. So this will print the character a. Run this and you will see a as a character. So there are more data types. We have double as a data type. Okay, so for that we can use dt and 12.5. This is our double. Okay, this is also data type in Java. And we have boolean as our data type. So we are always using true and false to declare this boolean data type. We have another data type. So either it will be in true or false. So we have seen boolean, int, character. These four are the mainly data types, and these are all primitive data types. So if you want to print this, you have to use this system.out.println. Okay, and we will print it one by one. ft, so we have already used. dt, you can use. We have gt, and we have just t. So it will print all the values in our console. See, true, false, double, character, addition of two values. Okay, so addition of two values, one by one it is printing. So now if you want to print the static variable, there are two ways. So one is our normal approach. So simply you can use tr. So this will print our static variable. So we have 40. Okay, this is a static variable. So we have another approach also. So we can use class name to print this static variable. So class name should be exact. So it is capital H. So this is printing static variable. So this will print static variable. See, two times it is printing 40. And if you want to print this instance variable, so you have to create one object. You cannot print this directly. So if you are printing this directly, it will give an error. So let me show you what error it gives. So if you want to print this instance variable, so this is giving an error. So cannot make a static reference to become non-static field. So for that, what you can do is create one object. Okay, so for that we are going to use class name and give a reference variable, then instantiate this class. So and we are going to use the str.e. So now this will print our instance variable. So this is printing instance variable. Printing instance variable, and here we are instance of object. So this will print the value of instance variable. So today we saw non-primitive data types, primitive data types. So non-primitive data types are, this is the non-primitive data type. So this is non-primitive data types, because we are creating an object to print the variable. So this is our non-primitive data type, and these are our primitive data types. Okay, these are all primitive data types. These are all our primitive data types. Double character is all our primitive data types, and this is our non-primitive data types. So these many topics we have covered, and we saw the internal details of Hello Java program and different types of variables. So in the upcoming session, we will cover some more details of Java. Till then, keep watching, subscribe to my channel, and share it to as many people as possible. Thank you.